It's Snooki's book from Jersey Shore. Snooki's book. And my favorite thing about Snooki's book, A Sure Thing, is that it's pink, like Silvermania. And Silvermania is pink, and it's also from New Jersey. So this pink New Jersey here is really great. So I'm going to read chapter 1 to you today. I'm gonna keep my baby. Nicole Snooki Polizzi. A Sure Thing, a novel. Dedicated to all my Guidos and Guidettes. Thanks for loving the Jersey Shore as much as I do. Fist pump. Acknowledgements. Where I think she pretty much says that someone else wrote the entire book for her. And I've read this entire book. Alright. Chapter 1. Karma's a bitch. Life is hard, but a poof? That should be easy. A poof is the poofy hairstyle. Giovanna Gia Spumanti was a hair-raising pro. She'd been banging out poofs since age 11, or as soon as her fingers were long enough to hold a bottle of Deluxe Aquanet. After 10 years of trial and error to find the right combination of spraying, twisting, and shine serum, Gia could add 4 inches to her overall height, which, at 5 feet tall, she could use. Gia's poof defied the laws of gravity. It was her all-crowning glory. Although she loved to wear an actual crown or a rhinestone tiara whenever she left the house, it just wasn't practical. It could fly off the dance floor and take out an eye. The poof, however, wasn't going anywhere, but up. Today, humidity was a bitch. Her thick black mane refused to cooperate. Gia brushed it out to start over again, feeling discouraged. Her first night out in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. She wanted to present the best version of herself. Hundreds of guys would get a look at her, and she'd be searching among them for her near-future flings. Fling has parentheses around it because she means more than one. After the year she had back home in Brooklyn, landing and losing a couple jobs and boyfriends, she deserved the sexiest summer ever. Gia hoisted the front section of her hair, holding it high above her head with one hand. With her other hand, she gave it a blast of spray. Then she twisted the clump into a bubble and fastened it back with a butterfly clip, aka the tramp clamp. Her tried and true technique should have worked, but her bump fell to one side like a deflated tire. Wah! She whined at her reflection, but just for a second. Complaining wouldn't fix her poof. It would have to make her tall and skinny. Oh wait, it wouldn't make her tall and skinny. Or turn her rented Seaside Heights beach house / dump into a palace. Dump was a slight exaggeration, but only slight. From the outside, the 2-story, 2-bedroom bungalow looked like an aging Atlantic City hooker. For a month, this hooker would be home. Shut up, Mew. The photos on the real estate website that convinced Gia to rent the place, sight unseen, had to be taken a few thousand years ago. Mew, please. Would you stop? I'm trying to read a book. Okay. Since then, sand and salt had ravaged the gray shingles and warped the shutters. The vibe inside, though, much better. The kitchen was old but clean, for now. The big plushy furnished living room was painted berry pink, like a cranberry vodka cocktail. The couch, the red velvet, super soft, reminded Gia of giant lips. She dubbed it the official makeout zone. With any luck, hot Guidos would kiss her on it. Gia chose the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. The cozy room instantly charmed her with round porthole windows facing the ocean. The bed sagged in the middle, and the closet was the size of a Barbie dream house. But the wall paintings of shells and seagulls and the sand pink paint job were comforting. Gia brought her leopard print bedspread from home for that touch of the familiar. She could picture herself and a yummy juice head rolling around on top of it. Her cousin Isabella, Bells, and Hell's Bells, Rizzoli, poked her head into Gia's bedroom. "What the hell?" she said, clearly annoyed. "You're not done yet? It's been like an hour already." Gia said, "The club will not run out of tequila before I get my hair right, so shut the fuck up." Did this win a Pulitzer? Bells flopped flopped onto Gia's bed. Nothing on her body bounced, including her new boobs. They were Bella's birthday gift to herself when she turned 21 a few months ago. She waited for her whole life for tits to grow and finally gave up on Mother Nature and turned to Dr. Rosenberg. He boosted her from a 32B to a 34D. You were reading this. Not a major change. As a karate brown belt and runner, Bella couldn't haul around a pair of watermelons. Gia suspected the inflated boobs were parts of Bella's overall life reboot plan. After 6 years of Bobby Bonehead, Bells was single. Oh no, Mew, it's just Jersey Shore. Just go. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Bells must have packed 24 bikinis for her month down the shore. Tonight, Bells wore her club bikini top, 2 silver lame triangles the size of Doritos connected to a couple of strings. What do you call those? Asked Gia, looking at her cousin's bottoms. Denim panties. Too much? Asked Bella, who rolled over to check if her short shorts showed crack and or cheek. I can practically see what you had for lunch, said Gia. Daisy Duke would be embarrassed to wear those. Good, said Bella, laughing. If there is one rule about how to dress in the Jersey Shore, less was more. Gia said, if I could trade bodies with anyone, Bells, it would be you. Anyone would agree. Bells had long, smooth, tan legs, a luscious ass, tiny waist, and iron flat belly, as well as the finest set money could buy. Belle said, what about you? Real boobs, great legs, fun-sized, and adorable. That's what people say about me. Seriously, every guy you meet wants to tuck you into his back pocket and take you home. If only it were true, thought Gia. Bells was a 9. Gia was maybe a 7.9. She put on weight since her cheerleading days in high school. On her petite frame, 1 extra pound made her muffin top. 2 pounds, it was a dough explosion. Gia tried not to stress about it. She could starve, not drink, and be skinny. Or she could have a good time and be curvy. Gia chose curvy. Any sane person would. But when it came to weight, most girls were crazy. How's it going over there? Should I read the whole chat? Oh my god, no, it's way too long. I'll just get to the end of this. Just give me 2 minutes to fix this, she said, twisting her poof again. Go flat tonight, said Bella. I love my poof, said Gia, but maybe my hair is trying to tell me something. You have to know when to stop fighting a losing battle. Bella frowned for a second, and Gia figured she was thinking about Bobby. Unlike Gia's relationship, her longest lasted 4 hours. Bella and Bobby had stayed together way too long. He wouldn't let her go. At the end, he turned to a third-degree stalker, showing up at their apartment building, the family-run Italian deli where Bella worked. Mew, shut up! And all her favorite spots around the neighborhood? They wrote Nabe. Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn, became a war zone for Bella. Bobby, the landmine, blew up all over the place. Brooklyn might as well be a million miles away, said Gia gently. No one knows us here, and we can be whoever we want. Giving up on the poof, Gia moved to the next step, unwrapping not 1, but 2, but 3 sets of false eyelashes. 3 sets of false eyelashes. She brought lashes in bulk, 100 sets at a time. She had to bring a separate suitcase just for her lashes, clips, makeup, hair products, and tan in a can spray. After using the brush-on adhesive, Gia pressed 2 rows of lush lashes to her upper lids. Then she fixed on the bottom rows, batting her eyes at her reflection. She said, right this way, boys. Super hot, said Bella, saying the right thing, as always. Your turn, said Gia, calling her over. Bella rolled off the bed and knelt in front of her cousin, which put them face to face. She closed her eyes. Gia put the lashes on Bella's lids. There, said Gia. Now you'll kill the boys with 1 look. Not if you kill them first, said Bella, smiling. Good night.